Hogsmeade. Today we're at Universal Studios Hollywood for the first opening weekend. Allie, we're in!
Woo! This is sick!
We're at a theme park. So they didn't check for IDs or anything. We are California residents, but we don't have California license.
So Chris printed our entire lease and our electric bill.
Just in case, gotta be sure you can get it.
So pretty.
Wow, these stores are amazing. And of course, we already got our reservations for Secret Life of Pets. We'll be doing that here in maybe, what, 20 minutes or something like that? Maybe we're just in Hogwarts right now. Allie, this place is so small, we just walked into Hogwarts in like 1 minute.
There's no one here.
Yeah, it's very empty. Do you know how long it took us to get to Hogwarts when we were at Orlando? You have to walk around the whole park. Here we're just in already. You're right, it's so empty in here. This is amazing.
This is the least crowded I've ever seen it.
Wow. It used to be like you could barely walk through here.
Oh yeah, there were like lines just to walk by people.
This is nuts. What? I feel like I'm in Florida. Right? Wow. There it is, Allie. Castle. They still kept the seating here in front of the stage from Taste of Universal. I think that's great. We never went to Taste of Universal, so hopefully maybe we'll eat here. Look how cool all the shops are. They all have like little things going on.
I mean, this one's an actual shop.
Yeah. Well, that was the quickest we've ever walked through Hogsmeade before. We just went in and out. That was great. Wow, I love the theming in this place. It's beautiful.
They're hot.
It is hot. Even though it's only 70, it feels like it's burning. First ride of the day is going to be Secret Life of Pets off the Leash, the brand new ride that just opened here at the resort. I'm so excited. I love dark rides. Yeah, it's a resort. Theme park, whatever.
We're literally called Park Spot. Are you going to call it a resort?
I guess I just got used to Disneyland Resort.
Resort Swap!
I can tell we're getting near Secret Life of Pets now. Oh yeah, Mystery Machine. Yeah, here it is. This whole thing is the facade for the ride. It's so beautiful. They have all these different stores that are themed to the movies.
I miss New York.
Does this remind you of it a little bit?
Yeah, I started crying when we walked in and like the New York signs were everywhere and they're playing Frank Sinatra. I started crying.
Must be where the Minions live. Wow, the theming's great because this is really just a box. Like this whole thing is the ride building.
Oh, that's so smart.
They even put a little lamp up there. It's so cute.
Puppies don't have collars on. You're completely naked. Oh wait, I'm naked too. You should go find Max and Duke. They love helping other pets.
We're in Liam's bedroom. I don't know who that is.
I want to try it now.
Yeah, this is so cute, right? Look at the art. I bet they had the real kids make art. Universal. Oh look, there he is. There his pets.
You guys live around here?
Yes.
Or Duke, I don't think they have homes.
Oh.
Here we go, Allie. We're about to go on the ride.
Why are they sending a bunch of blankets?
I don't know. Maybe they're cleaning up. What do you think of Secret Life of Pets, Allie?
I'm gonna be honest. I was a little disappointed. I think the queue was amazing. I think they really went far with that, and I think, you know, you really felt like you were in an apartment complex and like going through these pets' lives. But the ride was a little disappointing. It was really fun. It was cute and fun for families. It was like what Dr. Seuss's and like the other Universal. There's no like gimmicks to it. You're just like rolling through the story. But I feel like there were moments where they could have done something. Like when you're in a rocket, just like do a small boost or something.
They spin the car like 360.
Yeah, like or like shake it or something.
Yeah.
Like there was a missed opportunity there. I loved the water effect. I think that was really smart of them to do. It was cute. I liked it. I would go back on it. The queue to me was better than the ride. So all around it was really cool. I liked it a lot.
Cool. Yeah, I think I agree. The animatronics were pretty good. Like they weren't amazing. It was a little bit shorter than I thought it would be, and yeah, being an omni-mover kind of ride, like I thought they would do more with spinning and like Allie said, things with the ride vehicle since you're moving one speed. And also they didn't really do a good job of covering up all like the lights and stuff up top. Like
I
very
didn't even
immersion
look.
breaking if you look up. It's just like a roof, you know?
Don't look up.
So I guess, yeah, don't look up if you ride it, but it was cute. Perfect ride for families. There's almost no rides for families here, so I think it makes sense.
Ruby's in the mystery machine.
It's poking out the top like that. It's crazy.
Oh my goodness. Hello everybody, welcome back.
Woo!
Yeah, how's it feel?
Awesome.
We beat Disneyland.
Hi there.
Hogsmeade, hello, good morning.
Here's where Hagrid's usually is in Universal Orlando. I love that ride. I went on it the day before Universal closed, or the last day of Universal Orlando.
Back in March.
Yeah, back in March, so I can't wait to go back there, but this will do for a while. I'm very happy here. We're 100% in Florida. Don't tell me otherwise. We're in Florida, except the weather's better.
No, we're in Hogwarts.
Wow, the most immersive queue of all time. We're in it again. Is this a walk-on? This is insane. This is so insane. You can't see it? I don't know what just happened. We just walked right on, like it was a walk-on. It said 45 minutes on the app and on their thing there, but we just walked right on. That was the best thing that ever happened to me.
So at the entrance, they ask, "Oh, what's your party size?" And then, "Do you have any bags?" If you don't have any bags, you go straight through. I think
Insane.
because usually there's an overhead compartment. If you have a bag, probably for sanitary reasons, putting it in a locker now. Anyway, so that's my theory, that if you have a bag, you have to go through the lockers, and that's what causes the 45-minute wait. The 45-minute wait for like... The 45-minute wait for like the lockers and getting through that. But we just walked straight through the entire queue. It was gorgeous. I couldn't see anything as usual.
Yeah, you were hitting into things. It was so funny.
I had to like keep walking into a pole to make sure that I was walking the right way. But it was so fun. I love that ride. It always makes me a little nauseous, but I also haven't eaten, so that could be it.
It could be it.
But it was so fun. I started screaming during Spider Part, as I always do.
I can't believe we just walked right on. That was insane. That's easily my favorite ride at Universal. Maybe Hagrid's passed it by a little bit.
Oh, not Spider-Man?
Oh, Spider-Man's also really good too. There's no Spider-Man here or Hagrid, so
They
this
have
could be
Transformers.
this could be the best ride in the park for me. I think it probably is.
10 out of 10.
10 out of 10, best ride ever made.
So good. The theme, they made real, it's so important when you have like a simulation type ride to make real objects.
Yeah.
It really immerses you. Thanks, Universal.
Thanks, Universal. We're gonna go get food probably.
Yeah, bye.
Bye.
I got the fish and chips and the frozen butterbeer, but that's just delicious, you know that.
10 out of 10.
There's no scale. It's on its own plane. Existence. And try the chips. Then you catch up. And now the fish. Not bad. Feels like a fish and chip.
This is the star of the show though.
I told Chris, I'm like, let's just get this for lunch.
I got the shepherd's pie, and I put all my utensils in it.
They were a little confused about your allergy.
Yeah,
So let's hope Chris doesn't die.
that's really good. Wow. Forgot to say I got regular butterbeer, and it's the best thing in the whole world. You have to get it. How was your fish and chips?
I expected more. Maybe Chris just hyped it up way too much. Like, everyone loves it. They say it's the best food. It's fish and chips. Like, it's meant to be bland and it is bland. I'm just not a fish and chips person. I've realized after eating many fish and chips and being like, this is just bland. But it was pretty good. The chips were really good once I got ketchup. Thanks, Chris, for getting me ketchup. I would give it a solid 7.2 out of 10.
Nice.
5 points for the chips and then 2.2. The fish they gave me with like 2 big fish and they're filling. Like we didn't finish it and Chris had like half of my other fish. So yeah, solid 7.2. How was your food?
It was great. I don't think I've had shepherd's pie. Maybe I've had it like once or twice in my life, so I didn't really know what it was.
You're Irish. Come on, man.
I know. It was really good. I think there were like too many mushrooms in it. Yeah. But other than that, it was like really filling and really good. I don't think I can eat the salad because it has croutons, and like 99% of the time croutons are made in a nut factory. So I just wanted to steer clear of it.
Not in a nut factory.
Well,
A factory that also processes nuts.
Yeah. But it was really good, really filling, and I think that's all you want for theme park food, you know? I'd give it maybe like an 8.5 out of 10. I think it just needs a little more flavor and a little less mushrooms, and it would be inching towards a 10. And if I could opt for like chips instead of salad, maybe I'll try and do that next time. That would be like an ultra combo. So it was great, and then the butterbeer as always is like a 100 out of 10. It's the best thing ever. So we're gonna try to go to a different ride, maybe go to the studio tour. Let's see where we end up.
So, I wanted to see the animal actors and they were playing in 20 minutes, so...
We're just gonna do it. I'm so excited. It's gonna be so fun.
Show how high we are.
Yeah, we're so high up. I like how Universal is doing the seating. It's way better than the SeaWorld. SeaWorld would load people right in front of you, basically, with like no social distancing front to back, but there was like side to side some. Here, it's like every other row, and then also like staggered as well. So it's pretty cool.
You gonna change it?
Yeah.
Iris and Olympus are both Eurasian eagle owls. You might recognize them from the Harry Potter movies. Next in. Through the poles. Through the tunnel. And time! 7 seconds! Permission to
Oh, look at him.
Top speed. She looks like a little burrito with legs.
Allie, what do you think of the animal actors?
That was the best moment of my life. I want a cat real bad now. Oh, it was just so amazing. All the actors were great. They put in like little mess ups that are like supposed to happen, but there were some that I was like, that definitely was not supposed to happen. Like Bruno, the main dog, was not going on his mark. It was like speaking when he wasn't supposed to. It was amazing. There's an orange cat at the end. He just stayed in his little crate. It was so cute.
He was just eating catnip. It was the best thing.
And then when he came out, he like was supposed to run in. He just like slowly went, and then he like stopped in the middle. I was like, huh, I wonder what I'm doing.
Yeah, this is amazing.
And then he went in his crate, and the dog like pulled the lever so it like rose. He was just eating his crate. Finally stopped eating after everybody was leaving. He just started meowing at people. It was just high up where everybody exits. It was so cute. And then he just like leisurely left.
It was a good show, you know, like
It was super good.
it's quick. No, we're not going to Lower Lot yet.
Oh.
But it was quick, funny, and definitely a bunch of actual mess ups happening. I loved it. Love to see it. Next stop, the Universal Studios tour, right, Allie?
Yeah.
It's gonna be great. And this is an insane view. What the heck? We just got off the studio tour. I thought it was really great. You know, we've never done the studio tour, obviously. This is our first time visiting. It's so cool to see behind the scenes in all the movies and all the practical effects. I love that stuff. And I missed Earthquake and all those rides that were at Universal Orlando that are now gone. It's kind of like Jaws. I don't think I ever went on Jaws in Orlando.
Yeah.
So just cool to like see them even in like a small form. How about you, Allie? How was it?
I loved it. Y'all know me, I want to be famous. So being on a set like really, I don't know, made me excited. Does that make sense? It was just super cool to see. It was just really immersive. And the tour guide really amped it up, and I don't know, it was just an all-around great experience. It was worth the wait. It's long, but it doesn't feel like it's dragging. It's really, you're doing something every time. Even if you're doing nothing, they're talking, and you learn a lot. I don't know, it was just really great. I really loved it.
Yeah. So far, best ride in the park?
For me, yeah.
I'd agree. As the most, well, maybe Forbidden Journey's still a little better for me, but that's like an experience. That's not a ride. So.
Now where are we going, Chris?
Going to the lower lot now. Let's do it. I'm so excited. Oh, Krusty Land, by the way, it's pretty cool. I'm surprised the Simpsons ride's down. Really surprised
We
about
wouldn't have gone on it anyway.
No, I don't think it's a very good ride, at least in Orlando. I think it's exactly the
We'll
same.
try it for you next time.
Yeah,
Not this time.
yeah. So here's Super Nintendo World, officially confirmed by the park during Taste of Universal even, which is crazy. But yeah, I mean, it's looking really cool. I think the show building off to the right is Mario Kart. And then they're still hard at work on all the things inside there. But yeah, they really, for some reason, prioritize putting up all the little mountain things. It's kind of weird how they did that before anything else, but oh well.
Autobots, transform and roll out! Thank you, everyone.
Are you excited?
It's 50.
It said 50 minutes. I think it's a walk-on. Yes! 2 for 2.
It's my favorite ride, so it's working out.
Yeah, this is awesome. You gotta do it twice. This is insane.
The woman was so nice. She was like, used to be able to fill the building. I would only do 12 people. And her makeup was amazing. Amazing.
How's Transformers?
It's my favorite ride still. It's like, I know I say this, I've said this before, I think. It's like Spider-Man, which is the best ride ever, in my opinion. But like a newer version of it, and like they tailored it to a new storyline. I think part of the Spider-Man's that classic feel of walking through it. It feels like the comic book. And this, it's so good. The queue is great too. Like it's meant for like people to like push things, but like you just fly by it. It's just so amazing. I love simulation type things where you're just in a car and it's just like shaking. You're not really moving anywhere really. But they put so many real objects that like you really feel like you're there. And they just do it so well. And then another ride told me that I saved the world. And I started crying. I did. I was like, thank you. And he survived. And I was so worried about him. I went on this ride before. But I was so worried about him. So, Daddy Optimus. 10 out of 10. Best video. Now we have water.
Best video.
10 out of 10 best roller coaster.
Best roller coaster.
I don't know. What is it?
Ride.
10 out of 10 best ride. And now we're drinking water. This video is not sponsored by Niagara. Not to be confused with Viagra. So what are your thoughts, Christopher?
I loved it just because there's not a Spider-Man. If there was a Spider-Man here, I would have rather that. But since there can't be a Spider-Man here, I'm glad they did something with that really amazing ride system. And I don't know, a few of the projection screens were a little screwed up. One of them was like too dim in one eye, and then like they had like artifacts in one, and that was annoying. But other than that, those things affect me a lot.
No one else saw them.
Other than that, it's a highly immersive, really, really good ride. So I loved it. Yeah, I'd say it is a 10 out of 10 ride. I just have like, I think Forbidden Journey I like a little more because there's more practical sets. Here there is some, but it's more screen based, but it does feel really immersive. I love it. And the fact that we just walked right on, like, but they lie, and it was the best lie to ever have. If it takes less time than they projected, it was the best, so. Yeah, that's great. They should keep doing that. It's making me very happy. I might be speaking too soon, but I think we're looking at a lie of how long Mummy's gonna take. I feel like this might take only 20 minutes or so. Cross our fingers.
Oh, that ride is so good, and then it's not.
The ending is so disappointing compared to the one in Orlando. We gotta move it.
So, that ride is so good. It's such a good, like, indoor coaster. The theming of the queue and the beginning is so good. And then through the ride, all they have is, like, a neon sign of, like, a mummy, and you're like, yes, I feel that. And then you, like, go backwards for a second, you turn around, and there's just a screen where the, like, main thing, spoiler alert if you don't want it, like, dies. And he just screams, no. And it's like, it builds up the anticipation. Like, to me, I feel like there should be, like, a drop. Like, something to symbolize that he just died. And there's nothing. It's just like, then it opens the doors and everyone's clapping for you. And I'm like, I don't feel satisfied. Yeah, but it's so good up until that point. It's so disappointing that it just doesn't work after that. So anyway, I love the ride until it's not good.
Yeah, I mean, I think now that I know, it's great. It's very different than the one in Orlando. There's different like show scenes, and The ride felt a little faster than the one in Orlando to me. I don't know if that's true or not. But also it didn't have that whole part where like, this is just the beginning and then it keeps going. That's what we're missing. Because we're so used to this is just the beginning and then it like launches again for a second time. So that's what we missed out in this one. During that turntable, it just ends. But I'm glad they have it at Universal Studios Hollywood, have some sort of coaster in it. It was really fun. So one of my favorites in the park, I think. So this is a really cool look of Super Nintendo World. I think that's going to be Peach's Castle up there, the thing peeking out over the top. But yeah, it looks like they must have paused work on this because I don't see any workers here today, and it seems like it's all just steelwork. So maybe they finished the steelwork and they're going to do other stuff later. But it's so cool to be this close to it. And I've never even seen any of the construction before, and it's just right here. So I guess we'll be able to see Peach's Castle from the extended queue of Jurassic World. This is gonna take a long time. It's probably gonna be like an hour and a half, but it's gonna be worth it to see the new animatronic. We just got off Jurassic World Ride. It's a pretty dang good ride. I like it.
I mean, it's the same as Jurassic Park. It's just like updated and like looks like a lab. And the beginning part, not gonna give any spoilers, but the beginning part where you're like seeing one of the animals in their water exhibit was my favorite part.
That was cool. That was really a neat new addition they did for that.
These were really good.
Yeah. I'm really sad though because the new animatronic was towards the end was
curtained over.
covered. Yeah, this was a curtain over
Just
the thing.
Really
and that's so
taken
sad.
out.
That's so sad because it was working like I think yesterday and the day before. So I guess it must have broken down already, which isn't a great sign for the longevity of that animatronic. But other than that, it's a really good ride. I like the updates they did. It does make me wish or miss Jurassic Park too. Like there's certain things in Jurassic Park I like, but they kept a lot of little Easter eggs from Jurassic Park, so it was cool. I think it's shorter too than Jurassic Park.
It was much shorter.
I guess just Universal Hollywood is just shorter everything. But
He wasn't as bad. They have a lot of facts and like the TV loops about the story, but like it's like a 30-minute long spiel. So you only see it like twice.
Please hold the handrail.
I was glad. Yeah, the queue felt like it flew by.
For their
Yeah,
safety,
it feels like we were in there for like 30 minutes, 45 maybe.
Also, there is no
Super fun.
smoking.
I'm glad we went.
As you step on the escalators,
I'm
please
excited
stand
for
in
the
the center
ride
of the
to not have
cell,
a
keeping your feet
giant
forward
line
and
anymore.
avoiding the sides.
As time
Face
passes, I'm
forward
gonna
at
get
all
less
times
excited
along the
about it.
escalator
Yeah.
and remain
But
standing.
it was really good.
For your own safety, please do not sit on the steps.
Out of 10.
Thank you.
9? Yeah, I think a 9 is right too. I think Universal is really cool. It's a really small park, so the very few things that they do have, they're all pretty high quality, which is great. I think it's a lot of the best of attractions from Orlando, minus the roller coasters and things like that. But yeah, that's how I feel about it. I don't know. I don't know if it's really worth getting a season pass to. I can't tell. I'm right on the fence about it. How do you feel?
We should do it.
Yeah? Tell me why you liked it. What do you
like
think
it.
about it?
I liked it. It's just like a place that I could see myself. They're just rides that would never get old in a million years. They're just the right amount of thrill with like such a storyline. And that's always what like my family, we love Universal more than Disney as when I was a kid. Because it was just so much better in storylines for me. Like Disney, they have the characters and they have their theming. But for me, Universal like really went all out with theming, and there's always a story for every ride. So I don't know. I loved it. I had a great time. I loved it. I can't wait for them to continue expanding.
Yeah.
Continue doing work on it, and just keep making it better.
What'd we get, Allie?
We got our Gold Passes!
Woo!
And it was only for like the cost of another 2 tickets.
Universal really brought the value with these passes. And then we love Bubba Gump, and there's 10% off Bubba Gump every time. Like, we're gonna make the money back in a few weeks. No, not really.
No,
In a few visits, it easily will pay for itself.
we have
so.
penny plans for the few weeks.
Yeah. All right, well, bye, Universal.
Thanks for celebrating the world of Universal Studios with us.
We'll see you in the next Park Swap video. Bye.